And there are lots of technology which are currently available, and that can be, if used wisely, can be very helpful for the entire generation. So basically, Sabarmati Ashram, about in the year 2010, Sabarmati Ashram and people from Sabarmati Ashram and Gopal Krishna Gandhi and many other people have thought that we should use some technology, and we should try to provide authentic information to the world about Mahatma Gandhi. The reason is it was mid of the internet age, and people were started using the internet, and there are lots of benefit of it, and on the other side there were lots of drawbacks of the internet, because the benefit, in the sense, you get you suddenly get an immense amount of information on the internet. So whatever you think, you can just search on the internet and you will find something about it. But the problem is whether that information is authentic or not. That is the biggest challenge for the for the person who is reading about that. And most of the people normally think that the information that we found on we found on internet is reliable. Rather, the case is the reverse, because most of the information we found are not true, or it is it is an opinion of certain people. So people have to justify, people have to decide whether that information is correct or not. So there are lots of misinterpretation, lots of misinformation was there on the internet about Mahatma Gandhi also. So we thought we should provide authentic information to the people. There were a few challenges. One is what is the medium we should choose. We naturally chose the website or the portal medium, because that is the easiest medium to reach to the people across the world. Because once you open the website, that is available to the entire world, so that information can be easily spread over over internet across the world. The second challenge is about the authenticity, because who will provide that authentic material? So we need to choose some institution who can actually who are working with closely working with the information about Mahatma Gandhi, so that they can provide authentic information, and that can be shared using that website. So eventually it happened that both the responsibility about the providing technical side, that is the creating a website, and the other side is about providing the content. Both came to Sabarmati Ashram. They thought Sabarmati Ashram is the right institute who can really provide the authentic information about Mahatma Gandhi, because they are working with those information since many years. Second, about the technology, we were not into technology, but our trustees have enough faith in the staff of the Sabarmati Ashram, and we know certain people, including B.S. Bhatia Saab, who is retired director of the DECU, ISRO, and a few scientists from the Sabarmati, from the ISRO itself. So we thought we can, including Sam Pitroda. So we thought we will be able to, shoulder the technical responsibility also. So eventually, eventually that portal, Sabarmati Ashram has created one portal which is called Gandhi Heritage Portal, which is currently the largest free repository on information of Mahatma Gandhi across the world. So it is the only repository which provides authentic information in this with this amount of data. We have around 30 lakh digital pages, so it is about 3 million digital pages on the internet, completely free of cost. We are not only providing, the digital pages, but we have used different technology to digitize different things. So we used, uh, scanning, digital scanning to scan the physical papers. We used OCR technology so that we can provide effective search. We used virtual walkthrough or virtual tool technology. Using that, we can digitize the space and many such technologies. So I will give you a demo of certain technologies. We'll start with Gandhi Heritage Portal little bit. I'll show you a few things here there, and then I will also show you the virtual walkthrough of the Sabarmati Ashram, where we have integrated different technology in the virtual tour itself. So I think it is the time to share my screen rather than talking about. And let me share my screen. So I think my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. And here is the, yeah, here is the, uh, portal that I was talking about. This is Gandhi Heritage Portal. This is the live portal that I am showing to you. It is the URL is gandhiheritageportal.org, very well known. And you can see there are various menus here, which is actually divided. I mean, various type of information divided into various sections. So first section you can see is gallery. Gallery contains photos, videos, cartoons, audios, the original audio, recordings of the Mahatma Gandhi, and few posters and stamps. The Gandhi Heritage Sites is basically Gandhiji has roam around 2,500 places, but there are about 39 sites which are considered core sites because Gandhiji has done some significant work there. So we tried to provide information about those 39 sites. Chronology is basically day-to-day chronology. Day-to-day chronology is basically what Gandhiji was doing on day-to-day basis, and event chronology is basically different events of Mahatma Gandhi. For example, how many assassination were happened with him, how many times he went to jail, how many satyagraha he did. All such information can be found in event chronology. Then writings, it is divided into two sections. The collected works of Mahatma Gandhi. The collected works is basically a collection of 100 volumes. The project was
Hello,
started by
Viratji.
government. Ji,
Hello,
ji,
Viratji.
ji.
Actually, can you enlarge this screen little?
Yeah, I can little bit. Yes.
Yeah, please do it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
So, yeah, chronology is basically divided into two sections: day-to-day chronology and event chronology. Uh, Day-to-day chronology. Day-to-day chronology is basically what Gandhiji was doing on day-to-day basis, and event chronology, as I have already told. The writings is divided into collected works and key texts. Collected works is something, Government of India has started one project in 1956 to document everything about Mahatma Gandhi. So starting from birth to death, and it came out. The project was completed in 19. It was started in 1956 and completed in 1994. And there were about 100 volumes were published, which has all the information about Mahatma Gandhi. Key text is basically the books written by Mahatma Gandhi. he wrote 7 books, and he translated Gita. All of them can be found here. Then we have something called, journals. Journals are newspapers in those days. Gandhiji himself was editor of 6 journals, and there were lots of journals which covered, information about Gandhiji and his movements. So those journals can be found in journals by others. Tributes are mostly provided by the renowned people after his death. Fundamental works are basically a collection of books by the author who were contemporary on his time. So basically, when Gandhiji was alive, and these people have actually seen working Gandhiji for different things. So and they documented, and they actually wrote the books. So those are considered the fundamental works about information on Mahatma Gandhi. So those books were covered in this section. Other books is the section where uh, you know uh, where people who recently or who worked on Gandhiji based on the information provided in the fundamental works. So those are basically authors who haven't seen Gandhiji, but who have studied Gandhiji, who have researched Gandhiji, and they published a book, and those books are here. MKG collection, the last section, is basically Gandhiji started many institutes, and one of the library he established is in Ahmedabad is called MJ Library, Seth MJ Library, and he donated about 9,500 books in that library. Those books were used by many people who came to library, and eventually, after few years from now, I mean, before few years from now, they stopped giving those books because those books, they declared those books as heritage, and about 3,500 books were there. So Sabarmati Ashram has digitized those books, and those books are available here. Why those books are available here? Because those books were the books which were read by Gandhiji and his family. So people can really understand how Gandhi become Gandhi, and what was the culture in his family, and how he that how that culture developed the Gandhiji. So this was the glimpse about, and there is one search here. So if you want to search something in on this portal, because there is immense amount of information available here, about 3 million pages. So it is difficult to search, but we made it easy here. So let me show you something what we digitized uh, in the in the form of books. So we'll go to the collected works of Mahatma Gandhi, and if you can see, there are lots of volumes, a list of volumes, and you can see it is a list of 100 volumes, and we can really open any volume. For example, I am opening volume number 11, and you can see there is a rack here which is similar to rack which we normally found in at our home or in the library. What we did is, by digitizing, that is important, is we tried to imitate every physical aspect in the digital world. So when people come to digital world from the physical, they will not feel much difference, and they'll not feel that this is completely different time and I'm not comfortable. So for example, in this case there are 100 volumes. So all the volumes you can find in the rack, and you can see here. You can click any of the volume, just like in the physical world. You pick any book, you can click any of the book, and that volume is open. So for example, I have opened the 11th volume, so there is a mark here, bookmark, and 11th volume is here, and you can see that the volume number 11 is here, that is in open form. Now, for example, there are different things here. So different type of controls here, you can see, right? So there are book content. There is one more. I will show you each of them. But how will you read the book? You just click the book here, and pages will be flipped. Okay. So this is how you can read the book. Now, if you want to go to certain section, for example, you want to go to table of content, you select that and click on the go, you will be directly on the table of content. Okay. If you want to go to the front cover, you will be directly on the front cover. So this is that. And you can directly, if you see here closely, see, when I am moving my cursor, there is a box coming with the page number. So I can directly jump onto any of the page, just clicking here, right? So it is exactly we are trying to do what we can do in the on the physical book. And now, for example, this is 2 page. Now I want to zoom this, for example. So I click on the single page view. I can actually zoom the page and I can read. See, right? So this is how you can read the book in a zoom format. Okay. Now zoom in, zoom out, all those things can be possible. Page, next page, previous page. And of course, you want to print any of the page, that is also possible. You can download the PDF. And one more thing, for example, you are reading here and you want to put a bookmark. So this is how you can put bookmark. And whenever you come next time, you will see this bookmark. You click on that, and that you will be again on that page, which was you last stored. So all the things which were available in the, you can of course zoom full screen view, so you can read the book in the full screen view. So this is all possible. Now, for example, I want to go to the page number 11 or 10, for example. So I am moving to that page, and this entire books, I mean, all the volumes are available in Gujarati and Hindi. Okay. Now I want to read, for example, title number 12, letter to EFC LAN. I want to read it into Hindi. So what I will do, go to title number. There is one facility here. Okay. Here, where I will type title number 12 and I will select the language, for example, Hindi, and I will click the button go. You can see all the volumes are loaded in Hindi. Volume 11, Khand 11 is here. That is what is opened. And I mean, it will load the Hindi version, and you can see 12 Patra to EFC LAN. Patra EFC LAN code. Okay. So this is how you can read into Hindi, and you can also see the same thing in Gujarati. The entire volume set of volume will be loaded in Gujarati, and you can see 12 number EFC LAN ne Patra. Okay, so this is how you can navigate among different languages easily, and this is how this is very easy. Now, one more thing is important. For example, we are on page number 11. There is a something written in by hand, and there is a stamp here. Okay. Now, if I want to print this, when I print, this book is little yellow. I mean, this pages are little bit yellow because it is exactly same which is in the physical. But when I print this on the black and white printer, a gray background will also print because it is not completely black and white. There is a yellow color in behind. So we created another version which is called enhanced version, which is completely black and white. You can see this is completely black and white. Okay. So when you print this page, it will be completely black and white, without any background. So when you print this page, there will not be any background. It is just like normal pages, and it will be easier to read. But people will think when you do automated process to remove the background color, it may remove many important information like stamp or or the handwritten word. So we provided something called compare. You can see compare here. So on the left side, there is the original page, archival page, and on the right side it is the processed page. But you can compare each and every dot, and you will find there is a dot here, there is dot here, there is dot here, there is dot here, handwritten thing and a stamp. All the things are here. So everything is here. So you can really compare everything, and you find fit, then go to enhanced version and really print that version. There is some noise coming.
Yeah, just a minute.
स्टाइल में गा रही है
Anyway, ख्याल रखना बस कुछ नहीं है.
ये मैं सबको म्यूट कर रहा हूँ.
साहब म्यूट कीजिए, म्यूट कीजिए.
सबको म्यूट कर रहा हूँ. हाँ, आप
So basically,
आप अनम्यूट करिए. हाँ, प्लीज गो अहेड.
So basically, you can compare, and if you find it comfortable, you can print the black and white version, so it will be easier to read. So this is about digitization of the papers, first of all. Now there are lots of other things we did. Is, for example, photos. We have lots of photographs. We have around 725 photographs. You can see it should load here. See, photos are loading. Okay, and you can click on any of the photograph. It will be enlarged. You can click next to see different photographs. Any of the photograph. Okay. So this is how you can see various photographs. And you see, when you hover at certain place, Mahatma Gandhi will come. Can you see? So in some photograph, if I can see Mahatma Gandhi, and on this photograph, it is Sheikh Mehtab. Okay, so you can actually see the name of the person when you hover the photograph. This is called tagging, which is currently available on the Facebook. That same facility we have created in our portal also. Can you see Mahatma Gandhi? Can you read that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is this is available on the photograph. And see, this is Putli Bai. And if you see here, Karamchand Uttamchand Gandhi, father of Mahatma Gandhi. So this is how, for example, it might be available on this case also. No, there is no name available. But for example, this is Radiat Ben. He is Mahatma Gandhiji's sister, and like so on. So basically, for example, on this photograph, this is Kasturba, and this is Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, so this is photographs, and I can show you something like videos. So there are lots of videos. You can play any of them. For example, this is the video. You can full screen it if you want. And yeah, so basically this is the photograph, videos, and then there is a cartoon. So cartoons are, normally, let me tell you, see, cartoons are basically what we see in the newspaper. So these are the cartoons, all of them. For we have about 112 cartoons, and these were published in newspaper of those days. But for cartoon, if you want to understand, you need you have to understand the context of the cartoon. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand it. Okay, because for example, if some politician do something right now, and you see cartoon in the current days newspaper, you will understand. But after 20 years or after 100 years, you will not be able to understand what is the meaning of this cartoon, and you need some context to understand the cartoon. So when you click on this, you will find the information to understand the context of this cartoon. So that information is very important. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand the what cartoon wanted to say. So this is available in all the cartoons. For example, this is another cartoon. If you click on it, you will find information about the cartoon. So you read it, and then you see the if you read this, you will understand what is the meaning of cartoon, and then probably you understand the what this cartoon wants to say. So this is the cartoon. Then we have audio speeches. So there are 161 audio speeches we have, and each of them here. And you click on this button that will be played. I'm not sure whether you are able to hear it or not, but when you open it on your side, you will be able to hear. So basically, this is the original audio of Mahatma Gandhi, but most of the audio speech are in Hindi or Gujarati, because Gandhi ji normally, talk with Indian people. So he normally spoke most of his talk in Hindi or Gujarati. But people are studying him from all around the world. So if they want to understand, we have provided that text into English. So for example, this particular speech is in Gujarati. Okay, but a foreigner want to understand, they can actually read about that like this, or they can actually print the page. So what was told in the speech can be, they can understand by reading this. So this is another way of of digitization. So what I want to say is, for example, we understood how pages can be digitized. One, so you scan each and every page of the book. You provide a certain type of user interface of the book, so that people can easily read that book. Another thing is how you digitize the photo, how you digitize the cartoon, how you will show the videos, how will you show the audio, so that maximum people can understand it. So these are the different type of. One more thing I would like to show is the journals. Journals are the newspaper of those days, and these are the important journals. For example, let me open one of the journals. Journals are newspapers, so it had a different size. So this is how an entire page of the journal. We cannot provide the same user interface we provided in the books, because the size of the journal is different. So we provided another type of interface, and you click on the page and you will see the next page. See, journals are normally 8 to 10 or 16 pages. So for example, this journal is of 8 pages. On the other side, books are of 100 pages. Okay, so in this case, this user interface is easy. You can click any of the page, and that page will be loaded here. But think of this same interface if we provide in the book. There were 500 pages, and how will you open that page in the book? So in this case, in the case of journal, this user interface is okay, but in the book, that user interface was appropriate. So we had actually of course, you can zoom in and zoom out to read. So we have a actual discussion about what type of user interface should be provided to the user, so that they can easily understand. Now if you want to find some some newspaper. So for example, this is the year, and these are the this was monthly newspaper. So you can actually click. This was weekly, and you can select any of the month, and that newspaper will be loaded. So different user interface. Now this is okay. Now you want to find something. For example, I want to find uh, for example, Rajkot or Delhi, for example, Delhi, Delhi. And if I click on it, what it will do, it will search in all these sections. It will search in photos, videos, uh, chronology, collected works, books written by Gandhiji, journals, tributes, all the books of the fundamental works, and that result will come in seconds, and it will tell you there are 137 photographs which are related to Delhi. There are 2 stamps which are related to Delhi. There are 153 audio speeches which has mentioned about Delhi. There are 13 events which are related to. Uh, there are 100 books in fundamental work section. There are 2 books in the MJ library collection. There are 6 books in the other books. And CW, the collected works of Mahatma Gandhi, these are the volume number and these are the pages. So volume number 87, page number 216, 244, 302, 404, volume number 88, 273, 274, and this is the entire list of volumes where you will find the word Delhi. Okay, and this entire information came just in few seconds. Okay, now for example, if I go to volume number 87, I want to see that page. I will click on 216, and page volume number 87 is loaded, and page number 217 is there, and you will find the word Delhi here. Okay, now the one more thing, if I go to see, I am on volume 87, and I can search. There is a section wise search here. Okay, here, and if I were search DELHI and I click here, and I can, using this search, I can search within this volume. So this this search is also useful. Somehow currently probably the service is down, I guess, but you can search. If you want to search something in this volume, you go here, and if you want to search something in the entire portal, you can use this. Okay, so there are 2 level of search. This is global search, and this is the internal search, and that section wise search is available in all the section. This is photos, this is videos, this is journal. Okay, so this section wise search is available in each section, and global search is available in you can use that in use it if you want to search something in there. And yeah, one more thing, for example, you are Hindi, you are convenient with Hindi. If you select this portal is available in 18 languages, and if you want to so the menu and all, we call it site language. So the portal is available in 18 site language, and if I select Hindi, the entire information, all the menus are in Hindi. If I select Gujarati, the entire portal is will be converted into Gujarati. You can see everything is in Gujarati. And for example, if I select Bengali, the entire portal is, you can see the everything is in Bengali. Okay, so this is how you can see this in different languages. Now we were talked about what is books, in with what was on the paper, or audio or video. So what if you want to see the Sabarmati Ashram? Okay, so if you go to Gandhi Heritage Sites, this menu, you click it, you will see India, Gujarat is selected by default, and these are the places where Gandhiji has done something significant, and that same list available here. But what you will find is Sabarmati Ashram, there is a write-up, there is a virtual tour, there is architecture documentation. For example, if I go to write-up, so this is write-up, and you will find the information about the Sabarmati Ashram. Okay, and now I want to visit the Sabarmati Ashram. What I will do, I will click on the virtual tour, and virtual tour will be opened here. And you will see this is the Sabarmati Ashram. Now, to digitize the paper, we use another technology. To digitize the space, this is space, the entire place, we used different technology. Now you can see, we can see each and every part. This is the Ashram Road, very famous, and this is completely empty because we shoot this during the corona, the peak time of the corona. So you will find the entire road is empty, and you will see there is no person here. So it is completely empty, entire road. You will never find probably this type of scenario probably in next 100 years, because no such pandemic will come, I hope. And you can actually see the road, and you can see the road this close. And a small neem leaf is there, and you can actually see the neem leaf, and each and every part of the road can be seen. Okay, and you can, if you want to see, if you can see the sky too. Okay, you can see the tree very closely. Now, for example, even using this facility, probably this is not very readable, or this image is not very much. So you can click, there is small icon here, and you can see that image in Sheetal, કઈક આવ્યું છે જોઈ લેને. And you can see the signage of the Sabarmati Ashram here. And if you want to move into the Sabarmati Ashram, click on this arrow, and you can actually move inside the Sabarmati Ashram. And here is the gate. We were here, and we came using that arrow inside the Sabarmati Ashram. You can see each and every part. Okay, I will have to keep watching the time. Time is 8:20. We still have 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, there are different parts, and you will see there is a post box here, and you can see why this post box here, because normally pin code number is given to the entire area, entire area. But in case of Sabarmati Ashram, there is a separate pin code given only to the Sabarmati Ashram. Okay, because post department was very important in Gandhiji's life, because I will show you something soon. I will show you why it was important. But what will happen if you post an envelope here writing your own address? For example, you are visiting Sabarmati Ashram, and if you post one envelope here writing your own address, now what will happen when that envelope reach to your house? You will find that round seal is on, postal cancellation stamp, which is round seal on your envelope. But if you post your envelope from here, you will find a charkha symbol on that envelope. and you will never get any envelope posted from anywhere in the world with that charkha symbol. That charkha symbol is specifically given to this post box. So if you post something here in this post box, you will that envelope will reach to your home with a charkha stamp on it. So this is a special facility given by a postage department, because because the special importance of post department in Mahatma Gandhi's life. I will show that to you. Now, when you are moving into the Sabarmati Ashram, this type of box will automatically come, and it will provide the information of the place where you are. So, for example, you just entered into Sabarmati Ashram, so it will show you information about the Sabarmati Ashram. You can very much close it, and here there is a voice. You click on this icon, it will start playing audio. So you actually don't need to listen it. I mean, don't have to read it, but you can close that box and you can listen it. So it will just like a guide speaking around you. Few more things. For example, here this tree was planted by Jawaharlal Nehru when he inaugurated this museum building in 1963. So I can show you that information, that Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has planted this tree. But in our archives, we have photographs of those days. So you can actually see Jawaharlal Nehru planting that tree. Okay, so this is a way where we can actually provide information using digital technology very appropriately. We are providing historical information as and when needed. We are providing audio information as and when needed. We are providing archival information as and when needed using different technology. Okay, now we can move further, and we can see there is a go a little bit inside. I want to show you something. Yeah. If you probably can read the first, or probably this one. Yeah, this. इसमें लिखा है, I mean, Mahatma Gandhi जहां हो वहां. This first envelope. Actually, Gandhiji was traveling immensely. Okay, so there was no fixed place, because today Gandhiji was in Wardha, next day he was in some another village. So people who were writing letters to him, they haven't idea where Gandhiji was traveling. So they actually write Gandhiji jahan ho wahan. He write that as an address, and he post that they post that envelope into the post box, and post department actually delivers that envelope wherever Gandhiji at that time. So post department will find where Gandhiji is, and that envelope was delivered. And that is why Government of India has provided this facility specifically to the Sabarmati Ashram. Now you've seen that I click on the arrow and we can actually move to that direction. But there are different, this is very famous statue. You can actually visit each and every place, but I would like, this is a map where you can directly move to a certain. This is Hriday Kunj, Gandhiji's home, and you can actually see when I move arrow onto the dot, and if I click on that, you will see that Hriday Kunj, that is Mahatma Gandhi's home, is in front of me, and that grey part in the map is what we are seeing at the moment. If I move my cursor, you can see this part of the ashram we are seeing. Okay, now we can actually move into the Hriday Kunj. You can actually click on this icon. You can read this information. You can click on this icon so that information will be played, and entire part, each and every small detail of the floor or of the roof, you can easily see. Okay, and There are some signages here. If I want to read it, I click here, and all the signages I can actually read it. It is all in readable format. For example, this one. These are actually ashram rules, so you can read this. And there is one more signage here. You can click it and you can read that signage. Okay. Now I want to go inside this inside the room of the Mahatma Gandhi, and I can see the entire room. But you see there is a different icon here. It is a camera's icon, and there is a different icon here which is written 3D. So see, when you visit the ashram, you can visit this room and you can see this. These are the original things, but you cannot touch it. In fact, we have closed entry of this room because people try to touch this for the selfies and all. So in that case, you cannot visit this room, but using this virtual tour you can visit this room. Not only that, you can actually see this. Even if you visit this physically, you can see it just like this. But even in this world, we have created 3D models of this. So you can go to this write-up, you can click on here, or you can click this. So it will open a screen like this. And if you select the model, this is charkha gifted to Gandhiji. So this charkha was used by Gandhi, and you can actually see this charkha from all the part. In fact, you can see each and every part, and you can actually zoom. See, or on the other part, this close. So this is how you can see each and every part of the charkha like this. Can you see the small nail screw, and you can see actually the groove of the screw. Can you see that?
Yes.
So it is very, yeah. So this is, we created 3D models of all the artifacts which are used by Gandhi and his colleague. These are 3 desks. I mean, it is one desk, but we created different. This is animated desk because this desk is openable. And if I show you this desk without opening, it will be of no use. Okay. So it is useful only if I, show it how it opens. So this is another way. Now, one last thing I would like to show you on virtual tour itself. So, for example, so let me go to once again. This is the other way of going. One is map. You can directly jump onto any place. This is the menu where you can select any of the place. So, or just like this. So we are again yeah. Now one more thing I would like to show is this is one map you are seeing of the ashram, entire ashram, right? But this is typical map, but we have used drone technology. So the entire ashram, see that map is different, okay? And that is done by architecture, and this is done by drone. So you can see each and every building from the sky. Not only that, but we actually created a video which is, and you will never see, ashram this way, even if you physically visit. This is river on the bank of Sabarmati river, Sabarmati ashram. This is the entry gate. This is entire thing is done by drone during the corona period, pandemic period. No, not a single person here, and nature was in its full form. This was now I would like to show you something which is
The ashram was therefore called the Satyagraha.
just a sec.
However, this place is more popularly known as the Sabarmati Kothari Ashram. Gandhiji did
See,
not
this is
want
Hriday
to
Kunj
identify
again by using drone.
He used
This
to
was drone,
not associate
and
mining,
let me show you something.
my work.
Now see the how Hriday. This is my favorite shot. This is drone, and now it will go to the sky. This is the Hriday Kunj Gandhiji's own home from the sky. You know.
Oh.
Let's read the purpose of
So this is the beauty of each and every building. You can see closely.
nation in a manner which results in the well-being of society and making sustained efforts to provide such service.
See, this is
In order to attain this purpose,
this is museum building, beautifully designed
the eternal vow
by Charles Correa. You know. So you will never see, even if you visit Sabarmati Ashram, you will never see the museum building this way, from top, from bottom, from all the sides. So
was the eradication of
I think I spent 4 minutes more, but I think I am well in time. So let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. Let me stop sharing my screen. And over to you, sir. So I tried to cover maximum things in I think I can take 1 more hour, but I think I tried my best to cover all the aspects in this 1
Congrats
hour.
for that. And it was mesmerizing presentation.
Thank you,
Wonderful, wonderful. Really wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
I tempted to visit immediately Sabarmati Ashram.
Yeah, that is what the purpose is.
Right. Good. Thanks.
Any questions, or if you want, anybody want to ask me something, I can answer those questions.
Yeah, now the session is open for discussion and questions. Anybody wants to ask any question, he can ask Hindi, English. Yes, Harish.
साहब मैं हरीश बोल रहा हूँ. कोठारी साहब को जो प्रेजेंटेशन दिया, एक्चुअली इट्स वेरी नाइस प्रेजेंटेशन, और इसमें इन्होंने बहुत इंटेलिजेंट मेहनत की है गांधी जी के वर्क को इलाबोरेट करने की. बहुत इंटेलिजेंट मेहनत की है, ऐसा कहूंगा. बट मेरा एक इनको सजेशन है कि इसके अंदर जो इन्होंने वेबसाइट बनाई, इसमें हेल्प टॉपिक में कहीं जोड़ दें, जिसमें जो इन्होंने बोला है उसका कुछ पोर्शन लिखा हो, तो पर्सन जो यूज करेगा उसको बहुत ज्यादा इफेक्टिवली यूज कर पाए. मीनू आप जोड़ दीजिए इसमें, जिसमें आपने जो बोला हो सकता है कोई भी यूज करा उसको और ज्यादा इफेक्टिवली यूज कर पाए. बाकी आई एम कांग्रेचुलेटिंग यू and whole your team for doing such an excellent work.
Thank you.
I hope this many more people will utilize it.
Yes. In fact, we have created short video which is on the portal itself. Let me show you. It is, if you on the home page, there is an icon here, site tool. So it will open up a video. It will provide you information, but it is a limited information because it is in the form of video, but we are going to provide one screenshot wise information so that people can easily understand it. So I will I am taking your suggestion and we'll do it very soon. Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Anybody?
Yeah. Namaskar. Good evening. S. Kumar this side from India.
Yeah.
And it was a very, very great presentation. Really thoroughly enjoyed, and thank you so much for bringing to our notice. My humble request is, in case if you have any link for this this one presentation, so whenever time permits, we can sit and have a look. And also, we will be in a position to showcase the same to others also, so that others will also come to know.
Yeah, the presentation is basically it is. I actually gave a live presentation of the live site, so it is not a PPT or
Zoom
PowerPoint
might have recorded it.
Yeah, but I have provided link of Gandhi Heritage Portal and the virtual tour of Sabarmati Ashram both. And if you want to see 3D models, I have provided that link also on the chat part of the Zoom. So you can copy that link and you can see the virtual tour at your place and explore the Gandhi Heritage Portal at your place. All three things are available across world free of cost. So you can and at any point of time. So at your free time, you can explore these things.
Because I'm also one of the member of YFGS, that is Youth Forum for Gandhian Studies.
Okay.
Right from my school life.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah.
And also, I would like to know, like, whether outsiders will be allowed to stay in Sabarmati Ashram.
There is no stay facility available in the ashram. Only visitor can visit it. We
nearby
have
hotels may be there.
Yeah, nearby hotels are there. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Many congratulations.
Thank you.
Actually, Kumar Saab, actually, I mean, can you introduce yourself?
Kothari Saab, namaskar. Good evening to all. Myself, S. Kumar this side. So basically, I'm an advocate for time being and looking to become a permanent advocate. And I'm having overall 25 plus years of experience. And education-wise, MA in Economics, MA Public Administration, MBA Finance, MCOM, MPhil, Hindi Pracharak, LLB Honors, LLM, final year. And also doing blood donation for the past 27 plus years. And also marathon trainer. And also currently into recruitment. And also little social activities.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And from where are you?
Thank you, sir. Chennai, Madras, India. Chennai, India, Tamil Nadu.
Okay, most welcome. So I have taken your number and we will include you in our group for these webinars.
Sure, sir. बहुत धन्यवाद.
Very much. बहुत धन्यवाद sir. अच्छा विराट जी, ये किसी और का क्वेश्चन नहीं है तो मेरे को एक दो क्वेश्चन है. ये दूसरी और कौन सी लैंग्वेजेस में अवेलेबल है?
कुछ 18 लैंग्वेज है, उसमें 6 यूएन लैंग्वेजेस है इंक्लूडिंग इंग्लिश. तो फ्रेंच हो गई, चाइनीज हो गई, देन स्पेनिश हो गई. तो 6 यूएन लैंग्वेजेस एंड अबाउट 12 इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस इंक्लूडिंग तमिल, मलयालम, बंगाली, पंजाबी, गुजराती, हिंदी, मराठी, many other languages. So most
ये चाइनीज, स्पेनिश वगैरह में, फ्रेंच में जो है, ये सभी मटेरियल उन लैंग्वेज में अवेलेबल है?
नहीं, मटेरियल इज we haven't translated any material. But the navigation part, navigation part is given in those languages, which is called sight language. That is why I told sight languages. So for example, if you are Bengali and you cannot, you do not know, you are not knowing English. So you can select the language to Bengali, and the entire navigation part is Bengali. So you can actually find what fundamental works or what is other books. You can understand what is photo. Now, once you know that, Bengali word photo, then you will click on it and you can see the photographs. Photographs is just to see. You will actually find, we have content in different languages. So we have content in about 24 languages. So autobiography is in 27 languages, sorry. And there are many books in Punjabi, Gujarati, Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi. So different type of books are available. So if you are Bengali, you will find few books on in Bengali on Mahatma Gandhi. You will read that. But we need to provide the way to reach that book. So we provided that book that way, that in Bengali.
Yeah.
That is how that.
Now, is it possible that person can use Google Lens to translate?
See, the books that you are seeing is in image form. So you cannot translate it.
You cannot translate, but I can download, and then I can translate using Google Lens. If I can download the book, that's what.
Even if you download, those are images. So Google Lens can. Yes.
It can.
Google Lens can. Yes. But it will not effectively translate because you know how Google Lens works. In regional languages, it doesn't work well.
Effective.
Yeah.
When I went Chennai, I translated.
Yes.
It is effective.
Yes.
But
it depends.
But
No. It depends on the type of font. So these books are quite old. In that case, it will not work effectively. But if these books are of recent time, 5-10 years, it will effectively translate. True.
Okay.
और कोई क्वेश्चन वगैरह है? अच्छा, अभी पेपर में आया था कि जो गांधी जी को सबसे ज्यादा सर्च किया गया था अभी, मतलब how much period it was? How much period? 1 year? I mean 1 month or what is that?
It was for the year. Google provides that information for the year.
For the year? Oh my goodness.
I believe that was for the year. Yes.
I see. That's a great thing, very great thing. Really. So it is absolutely fantastic lecture.
Thank you.
Viratji, and your team has done absolutely wonderful work, no doubt about it. And I know Bhatia Sahab, he was chairman of this committee.
Yes.
So we are really very grateful to the team, and Mr. I.C. Matida was also there.
Matida was there. Yeah, Matida sir was there.
So they are all our friends actually. So
they are Bhatia Sahab, Matida Sahab, and Sam Pitroda Sahab. They were 3 mentors to me. So they have visualized or conceptualized the portal. And I was working in MNC, and I was leading the technology and this entire development of this project. So the visual aspect and the technology that works behind, the scalability, the security of this portal, because it is not hacked in last 10 years. It is. I mean, every month more than 50,000 attacks happen to this site.
Oh my goodness.
At this site. Every month, more than 50,000 attacks.
My God.
But it is still not hacked. Most of those attacks are by the bot, but bot opens the channel. Once bot can access the certain type of information, people will try to hack that. So there are more than 50,000 attacks happen on this site every month.
My goodness.
So lots of people are using this website. 1,000, not hundreds, thousands, but lakhs of digital pages we are uploading every month. Even though this site is working, flawless and working in very efficient manner, you have seen the search. It searches information in from all the sections across 30 lakh pages in seconds. So it is there is a scalable architecture which is behind this this portal. This was all designed by me in those days. But again, of course, after it is a teamwork and best of the best mentor who was on me. So this was possible.
Great thing. And how much it has actually costed budget-wise?
See, cost, frankly, cost doesn't matter here. Reason being, it was, I mean, the original cost was given more than 1 crore when that quotations came. But when it was about Gandhiji, where the company in which I was working, they told that you say the cost, will develop in that cost. You know, so they told that you know, we quoted 1 crore or some amount, but when I'm sitting here and I'm decision maker, you say the cost, we'll do it in that cost. So that was the company's, you know,
I see.
yeah. So the cost doesn't matter. In fact, I was part of that company, and just before the launch of this portal, I joined the Aashram. So I was told that this is, you know, a question of our nose. हमारे नाक का सवाल है. So develop at your best. You utilize your best capability, because I was about to lead that project, and they told that don't worry about the cost, and that company actually lose money. उन्होंने खोट किया. अच्छा. Effort और हमारे जो हमने 16 लोगों की या 20 लोगों की टीम लगी थी, अगर उनका करीबन 9 महीने का मैं सैलरी गिनूं, तो which was more than what we charge with the Sabarmati Ashram, you know. So cost इसमें matter ही नहीं करता है. It was all about the thought that was.
It is a noble work.
Yeah, it was a noble work. Yeah.
Yes. अच्छा, भोपाल सिंह साहब, आप कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं? भोपाल सिंह साहब,
बोलो ना, कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हो क्या?
हाँ, भोपाल सिंह साहब, आप कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हैं?
सुनते ही नहीं।
अच्छा, कॉन्डेकर साहब, आप कुछ पूछना चाहेंगे?
नहीं, thank you. It was wonderful, I can say, and just it was time was very precious, but he had done it within that time. That is a wonderful thing he did.
Yeah.
Compliments to all of you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
आप भोपाल सिंह साहब, आप कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हैं? अच्छा, ठीक है. और मेरे ख्याल से बार नाम हमारा ट्राई कर रहे हैं वो शायद.
नहीं, वो उनका कुछ और बज रहा है बाजू में, कुछ और नॉइज आ रहा है. अच्छा,
ठीक है साहब. तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद विराट जी आपको वापस, एंड वी क्लोज इट हियर.
जी.
वेरी मच वंडरफुल प्रेजेंटेशन.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू कोठारी साहब. थैंक यू. विल बी इन टच.
धन्यवाद. हाँ,
थैंक यू. बाय.
पार्टिसिपेंट को धन्यवाद. Actually, total number कम था, but I think this was well.
ठीक है, it's fine.
Try next time, we will try.
Yeah.
टाइम का प्रॉब्लम है या डे का प्रॉब्लम है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
जी. कोई बात नहीं है.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर.
ठीक है, थैंक यू. बाय.